So a long time ago, when I was 19, I left my family home in Adelaide and I went out to the outback of Australia to work on sheep and cattle stations as a jackaroo. And one of the stations I worked on, there was an Aboriginal stockman called Willie, and he and I became friends. And he gave me a gift one time that he had made himself. He gave me this. Now there are actually two types of boomerang. There are the hunting boomerangs and there are the sport boomerangs. There's kind of the Monday to Friday boomerangs and then the Saturday afternoon boomerangs. And this is more of a hunting boomerang. But you know what is special about a boomerang, of course? It comes back. I was so touched by Willie's gift to me that I offered to buy him a new one. And he said, David, don't bother because I won't be able to throw my old one away.
Didn't seem like they were getting it.
I know. Maybe in the third service they'll get it better. So he gave me this, and of course, if you've ever seen a boomerang being thrown, some people think you throw it like that, but you don't. You throw it like in the forehand motion, and it's the most amazing thing. It spins around like this, and if you've done it properly, it comes right back to you. You don't move at all, and it kind of stops when it comes to you, and you just catch it like that. Now, I've got a confession to make. I have never been able to throw a boomerang so that I can throw a boomerang, but I've never been able to get it to come back. But I thought, it's as good a time as any to try. Paul, you might want to sit down here because... so the way it goes, well, maybe it's not big enough in here. But it's an extraordinary thing about a boomerang that sometimes when you throw it, you do it properly and it comes back, the boomerang. And sometimes you throw it and nothing comes back. And you know what you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. And sometimes you'll give out what you feel like was a boomerang and someone will throw a stick back at you. But here's the thing about a boomerang. It's not going to come back if you don't throw it. You do have to throw it. And sometimes it'll come back and sometimes not. And sometimes people will throw back at you what you have not thrown out there. You might throw out goodness and love and kindness and generosity and all of those good things, and you get back anger and hatred and unkindness. So it's tempting to kind of throw sticks if you're going to get sticks back, but what people throw back at you is their business. It's not your business. The only thing you can control is what you throw out there. So if, like a boomerang, sometimes it'll work perfectly and come back to you, all the kindness and goodness and love and generosity of heart that you put out there, you will get back and then some. And sometimes you put it out there and it'll just get lost in the weeds. And sometimes someone will throw a stick back at you. But it's your boomerang. What you put out there, that's your responsibility. And it's kind of near the start of a new year. So here's a challenge. Why don't you make your boomerang one of love and kindness? Whatever you put out there, whatever comes back, whatever you put out there, let it be something that you'll be glad and proud to have your name on.
So I'm going to invite some of our social justice leaders to join me up here. See Connie and Joe, I see you hiding over there in the sanctuary. Why don't you come on up here too and help us hold this. Just going to call you out right there in the middle of a service. Don't worry, we don't do it every Sunday. So I am Reverend Ranwa Hammamy, and 2 for 2 this Sunday. And that's actually important Because I don't know if some of you remember, but my benediction, when you all ordained me, the question I asked was, does it matter? And what was your answer?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes.
That's better. In that spirit of throwing boomerangs of love and kindness out into the world, we are starting a new social justice campaign called We Are MDUUC. And because we are a community that believes in transforming ourselves and our world, nurturing justice and compassion, and really being a presence here in this community of change, we are each being asked to pledge one small act, one small donation, something that you feel represents how you are a part of MDUUC, how you are a part of that boomerang of love and compassion and change. Just out of curiosity, show of hands, who here has been a part of any social justice effort, donated to Share the Plate, been a part of Winter Nights, attended beloved conversations? Look around. You are a part of that love boomerang. You are a part of the transformation in this world. And so at the end of this service, I invite you to go to the We Are MDUUC table, where you will have plenty of opportunities to sign up for different activities or events that these three folks actually helped provide, and be a part of MDUUC. Thanks.